human rights violations have been prevalent all over the world for many, many, many years.
I was asleep before. That's how we let it happen. When they slaughtered Congress, we didn't wake up. When they blamed terrorists and suspended the Constitution, we didn't wake up then either. Now I'm awake. My name is Offred. I had another name.
Ladies, I have to let you go. It's the law now.
They needed to do it this way. All the bank accounts and the jobs all at the same time. You imagine the airports otherwise?
Run, run, run!
No, please don't take her. No!
Well, I watched this trailer today, and I had to watch it twice because it was a little It was a little creepy. A year ago, we would have just thought of this as fiction, but now, with everything that's going around in our society, where you're like, damn, this is so like.
You know, it's funny because when I signed on back in like April, and all we said was how relevant it was, you know, and how did she write this in 1985, and we weren't even talking about anything sort of involving the election, just human rights and women's rights, and after the election, of course, it became a little real and a little bit even more relevant, but at the same time, these issues that we talk about in the show, the world that they live in the show, is a world that on a global level has existed for a while, our ideas that have existed for a while. You know, human rights violations have been prevalent all over the world for many, many, many years. So I feel like, you know, obviously in the States, it's a little bit more in your face and more relevant now than I think all of us would like. But at the same time, these issues have been things that should deserve attention for a long time. You know, environmental issues including.
We only wanted to make the world better. Better. Better never means better for everyone.
I want to keep on living for her.
Remember your scripture. Blessed are the meek.
And blessed are those who suffer for the cause of righteousness.
And the sense that we get from the trailer is that maybe you'll be leading the resistance?
I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess. I think that, you know, what's cool about playing her is that she's a heroine in the sense of she's the main character in the show, but she's very real. She's like you and I. She's not a hero. She's not Wonder Woman. She's somebody who does not have a special set of skills. She worked at a book publishing company. You know, she's smart, but she's a mother, a wife. She's a woman in 2014, 2015 when she's captured, you know? So I feel like she's no more involved politically or socially than anybody else. So she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know how to get out of here. And the most interesting thing, I think, is finding somebody who is like you and I, trying to get out of this world and trying to survive and ultimately find her daughter. That's the most important thing to her, is finding her child. And I think anyone that has lost anyone can identify with that, whether it's a child or not.
I would ask you, you find some great projects. I mean, it's just from back to back, because, you know, you came off of Madam, another great show, but sometimes it's hard to find good projects, but you just seem to find them. And, you know,
thank you.
And what do you think about the online streaming, the fact that it offers actors like a more challenge than network shows?
What I love about it, I mean, you know, besides West Wing, like, I grew up in, you know, the sort of cable world in this golden age of television, and West Wing was like part of the start of that. What I love about streaming services is there's a freedom, there's a lack of a certain kind of financial or viewership pressure. You can take risks. You make things that you are proud of and that you're excited by with the people that you want to make them with, and you know, as long as there's some other people like you that also like it, you keep going. And I think that for me is why places that do streaming like Hulu are having such success, is because they're really able to take risks that even cable has trouble with now, you know?